Two boys were tormenting a tiny white snake, laughing as they exaggerated its suffering. Suddenly, another boy rushed over. Seeing how pitiful the little snake was, he could not bear to watch. Out of pure compassion, he fought the three boys without hesitation. After a long struggle, he finally rescued the white snake and gently released it into the river. A Cheng reminded the little snake to swim as far away as possible and never let itself be captured again. What he did not know was that this was no ordinary snake. It was an ancient divine white serpent that had existed since the dawn of time. To repay the kindness of those destined to meet it, it granted a sacred blessing in times of need. May endless wealth flow into your life, may every wish come true, may good fortune never cease, and may prosperity come to you from every direction. In the blink of an eye, 15 years passed. One day, a Cheng was walking down the road with his fiancée, Xu Lian. Suddenly, she tripped over something and fell to the ground. A Cheng bent down to pick it up, only to discover that it was filled with solid gold ingots. The moment Xu Lian saw the treasure, her eyes lit up with excitement. She was convinced this was a blessing sent by heaven. Just as she reached out to claim the gold for herself, a group of bandits suddenly appeared. Hand over the gold if you value your lives. The leader immediately seized a Cheng as a hostage, intending to force Xu Lian to surrender the treasure. But blinded by dreams of becoming rich overnight, Xu Lian completely ignored a Cheng's life. Clutching the gold tightly, she refused to let go. Even if you kill him, I will never hand over the gold. The bandit sneered at a Cheng. Kid, did you hear that? She would rather keep a few pieces of gold than save your life. What good is a woman like that? Yet a Cheng showed no resentment at all. As long as Xu Lian is happy, I am willing to trade my life for her happiness. The bandit could not stand hearing those words. In frustration, he shoved a Cheng aside. The impact caused Xu Lian to lose her grip on the gold. By the time the two regained their balance, both the gold and the bandits had disappeared without a trace. Furious, Xu Lian pointed at a Cheng and shouted, "This is all your fault, Cheng. You're completely useless. You ruined everything." Without giving him a chance to explain, she stormed away in anger. The next day, something even stranger happened. As Xu Lian stepped out of the village temple after offering incense, she caught the attention of Master Liao, the richest landlord in the village. He immediately sent lavish betrothal gifts to her family. While her parents were still confused, believing that she would become the wife of young Master Liao, Xu Lian quickly accepted the proposal herself. "Father, mother, don't hesitate anymore. I accept this marriage." When a Cheng learned the news, his heart shattered. He had worked tirelessly every single day, hoping to earn enough money to give Xu Lian a happy future. Now she had chosen to marry a wealthy man instead. What was the point of all his hard work? Consumed by grief, Cheng threw every coin he had into the sea. Just then, a beautiful woman dressed in flowing red robes quietly appeared behind him. In a gentle voice, she comforted him. "Xu Lian is only testing the sincerity of your heart. On the day of her wedding, simply come to receive her as tradition allows. What truly belongs to you can never be taken away." Finally, the wedding day arrived. The Liao family sent 8 magnificent bridal sedans to escort Xu Lian to their estate. Yet, strangely enough, a Cheng also succeeded in bringing Xu Lian home in a bridal sedan of his own. But there was only one bride. How could 2 bridal processions both claim to have married her? Inside the bridal chamber of the Liao mansion, an old man well over 50 slowly lifted the bride's red veil. The breathtakingly beautiful Xu Lian stared at him in horror. "Who are you?" "Wasn't I supposed to marry young Master Liao?" The old man let out a sinister laugh. "Heh! Heh! My lovely bride. I was the one who sent the betrothal gifts. The man you married is me." The truth struck Xu Lian like lightning. Unable to accept such a cruel fate, she chose death over submission and hurled herself headfirst into the wall. Meanwhile, when a Cheng gently lifted the veil of his own bride, he was stunned. The woman sitting before him was none other than the mysterious lady in red who had comforted him by the sea. She smiled warmly and spoke softly. "My husband, years ago, you saved my life. I have come to repay that kindness, and from this day forward, I will stay by your side for the rest of our lives."